Okay. Why is my tongue out already? When I'm not moving on, did my little buddy crash? No, we're good. Okay. Hey, Ray! Welcome on in. That's perfect. I need... Oh man, I have too much music happening in my ears right now. Holy shit. Too many noises. Okay, here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Spotify to chill. And then we'll go ahead and just have the Outer Worlds 2 background music as our background music. But me switch over to the gaming screen, and then so for folks who are not in my Discord, one, you should join, please. But two, I had a poll in there a few days ago. I wish I could collapse that. No, that made it worse. Never mind. Trying to figure out what to play next after I finish Outer Worlds 2. I'm gonna be trying to balance like a bigger game that kind of like takes more brain power, like Outer Worlds 2, Subnautica, you know, some of these here that I put here. The first like 4 here are all the like bigger brain ones, and then pairing those with like some smaller ones that then if I'm having a day kind of like today that's been really crazy and busy and I don't want to do something that I've got have to invest a super whole lot of energy into, but still want to, you know, hang out and game, and there were these. So I asked for help, and as you can see, we have narrowed it down, but it is still a 4-way tie. So I figured I would wait and do this on stream so that then it could be fun and we could do like audience participation. But I need 2 people who have dice to sound off in the chat for me. Oh my god, I just realized for some reason you can't see this, even though I'm hovering it around here. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, hang on. Oh boy, well, I mean, you do have that new job coming up, so that is a, you know, the death of an old job. Why is this not showing? Oh, is it because it's streamer mode is enabled? Is that why? Yeah, that's why I was like, it's perfect you're in the chat. I need you and one other person. There. Okay. Rip everyone over here. But yeah, as you can see, we've got a 4-way tie here. So my thought is that because 2 of them are in the like bigger category and 2 of them are in the smaller category, we're gonna have 2 people roll a d20. If I need to grab someone later to do one of them, that's fine. And then, you know, 1 through 10 will be one, 11 through 20 will be the other, and just kind of do it like that and decide that way. So yeah, Ray, if you want to roll a d20 for me, go for it. This will be for the bigger games. So this is between Subnautica and Dispatch. We'll say 1 through 10 is Subnautica, 11 through 20 is Dispatch. You're self-described. You know, however the spirit is moving you. I asked for this help because I was having trouble making decisions. So, like, I've been staring at this for like two days now because the votes came in pretty quick and were there, and I was looking at it and I was like, holy fuck, how do I want to do this? Like, it helped narrow it down, but also now it's a 50-50 18. Okay, so dispatch will be first. Hell yeah. These dice always roll so well when I'm running boss fights. Oh man. It's those dice. Well, you did name them the player killer dice. Okay. Let me move my keyboard. Wait, why did you turn off? Turn back on. No! Sorry, I got a new heating pad today, and I really need it, and it turned itself off. Oh, it didn't turn itself off, it got unplugged. Discovered the mystery. Okay. Heaven forbid I use them on one of my characters in the game I'm playing and they refuse to roll well. Yeah, that's the way it always goes. Rearrange this enough that I can see the chat, but I can also see my screen. So this new heating pad does have a like massager in it, which is really nice. The downside of it is that it is very loud. So just let me know like if it's coming through the mic too much. I was kind of testing settings and stuff earlier, so I think it should be okay. But let me know if it gets to be too bad. It is wonderful, but oh my god, it is so loud. It is so loud on its full settings, and it sounds straight up like a vibrator. And I'm like, that's not what I want to be heard on stream today. Like, that's not this stream. Like, I can tell it's picking it up. Let's see if I can... If I put you like there, I think we're good. But yeah, it's incredible. It's got little pockets on the front of it for like a spot specifically as like a hand warmer. So it's just basically like a little like front sleeve pouch that you can put your hands in, so then your hands can also like get warm. And it's got a strap to like attach, so you can like attach it to yourself. But at least for me, it is definitely more of a like sitting down heating pad. I'm not gonna be like getting up and moving around with this thing a lot because it is bulky, and I just spilled Dr. Pepper on my lap. Oh, cleaning wipes. Whoops, my bad. Okay. please. Thank you. Okay, let me move this over here before that happens again. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Sloan got this heating pad for me because my endometriosis has been flaring up really bad, and we found like half of the needed components around the house for all of the various heating pads and shit that we've already got here, and the rest of them are just all in boxes somewhere. She was like, here, I'll just here. I was like, thank you. Yeah, it just came up out of nowhere too, but I was able to get a couple of appointments that I really have been needing to get surrounding that finally made, so hopefully within the next, couple of months, everything will be chilling out again. But okay.
Why would DeVries betray her fellow agents like that? A rhetorical question. I already know. Just making conversation.
Alright, smarty pants. Oh. Now I think I got everything situated. We are cooking. There we go. Okay. So we had his selection of stuff to do. Interesting. Also pulled it during your reading. It's like, hey, change. Change is coming. Okay, that's another compression coil that we need to get. I do like that they are marked like that. Okay. Actually, good read overall, though. Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, let's go head up this way. Okay. What the fuck? My knees. Space, hey, welcome on in. Hey, do you have some dice nearby? Yeah, I know that was a stupid question, but I figured I should ask anyway. Do you want to help decide the fate of the next game? Ray already did one for the first category, the bigger games. We're gonna be doing dispatch first. Hell yeah. Then just grab a D20 for me and tell me what it is. 1 through 10 will be. Oh, let me double check before I talk out my ass. 1 through 10 will be House Flipper. 11 through 20 will be Hades. $17. Oh my god, high rolls today from both of you. Alright, so we're gonna be doing Dispatch and Hades. It'll be once I finish,
I wonder which local flora and fauna this new breed of mantisaurs will prefer.
interesting things happening.
Whichever void brain know-nothing decided mantisaurs are more cost-effective than troopers did not include the loss of my patience in the budget. Up and at 'em! Swear you take more naps than a raptidon.
There's a DVD screensaver logo on the bus right now. Amazing.
Kindly don't interrupt me.
Okay.
Mantisaurs is enough of a headache without answering a stranger's questions.
You know, that's fair. I didn't know they could be tamed. I have an idea eventually for my BRB screen to just be my head pinging around like the DVD screensaver logo, and it'll like change colors. Oh, I need to reset the death counter. There we go.
Can't say I was expecting to see anyone else in these parts for a good long while.
Oh, let me up. Thank you. Alright, let's go see if this guy has anything to say, because he has a name.
Hello,
Yeah.
friend. Welcome to the most beautiful half-built landing platform on all of Dorado. Simple, friend. You see any sergeants barking orders? Any of those spidery crystal critters lurking in the rocks? Any order forces storming the area? No, you do not. The perfect blend of just close enough to the base to be safe, but not close enough for any officers to get nosy. And I still get paid the same as if I was a frontliner. You've got me there. I sure could use a bottle of zero-G brew if you have one. Thanks, friend. You're a lifesaver. There's the real beauty of it. They won't. The Order's anti-air guns are a damn sight better than we expected. There's no reason to finish the landing pad on account of nothing can land. Command won't go back to building it until the war is won. Then I'm in no danger of being shot anyways. I'll even get a promotion for doing such a good job keeping this place safe. The Order gave us permission to keep a single emergency medical evacuation ship nearby. Would have really helped the troopers stationed in the outposts that just got wiped out. You know, if any of them had survived. Although with just one ship, doubtful the contracts of anyone below a captain covers medical expenditure of that level. Oh well. Oh, no doubt about it, friend. They've been blasting our landing craft out of the sky right, left, and center. I can't even imagine the total cost of it all. But as long as my bits keep rolling in, why should I care? Someone else is getting demoted for that, not me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to get back to my favorite pastime, doing absolutely nothing and getting paid for it.
Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Not responsible for any expense generated from nearby hazard. This is a lot of bodies.
Rare to see a place like this relatively untouched by the war.
That would be terrifying. I hate clowns so much. Ah.
That better not be what I think it is.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Like, you're in charge? Don't you mean the executive is in charge?
Of course, that's what I meant. Whether I say me, he, or we, it's all the same.
It's all the same pile of gum.
That tone is not how you get approval for
No, not at all.
Next time, you might want to try and tame your woolly courage with a little mock apple.
Okay.
Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention?
Yeah.
Murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted killed their superior, or something. She's in that cage over there, and Security Officer Abner is in charge of the investigation. Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him. Sure, fine. Were I you, I'd do my best not to get eaten in areas I'm not meant to be in.
His little hat.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Power struggle. Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here. My experimental mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
You may have heard stranger stories, but never one quite so full of spratdom.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, designer. Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group. Yes, I have been trying to get Durbin to relieve this duo of command for months. But the lives they've lost with this insanity finally got his attention.
How dare you undermine me? I mean, us, like that.
Well, if you're competent enough for Durbin to send you, then unlike the others, you can probably survive this fool's errand. And what better way to prove Wentworth is lying?
Just rumors and conjecture. The base gossip is that another team was sent to recover the pupa and never returned. But I'm sure they're just deserters. Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the lobby-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Ah.
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't going to do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it.
Oh, interesting.
Will I match any reward he offers? but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose.
I wanted to destroy me molecule by molecule. Valid.
I understand. But remember, the scientific value is immense.
Personally, I'd much prefer leaving the pupa where it is and not giving into delusion. But on we press anyhow.
Hey, you gotta help me, please. I didn't do what they say I done. Hey, stranger. Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. Durbin! Oh, that's great! He's bound to see the truth of this and let me go. Abner's trying to pin this on me, and it ain't right. I've absolutely no notion as to why. I've never been in no kind of trouble. I'm a good employee, I do my job, and I don't complain.
Hey, Insight, welcome on in.
Honestly, I actually like Chief Cuddy. Get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it. I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But we ate Sisty Stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty Stew. I don't have to. Cuddy told him himself. He told absolutely everybody, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So, I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy. He will. He has to. It's the truth. I didn't murder nobody. Please, make him understand.
Alright, you're Security Officer Abner. What's a marksman rifle? Fuck. God damn it. One day I'll buy the right thing for this shit. Okay, let's talk with Abner really fast.
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort? Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor. Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk? So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be. Yes, I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed. Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule. What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it. What? That's ridiculous. It was nothing but canned cysty stew. Stew that I Oh. Oh no. Oh, did you say Crabble? Well, he told everyone that.
Oh my god,
That
you
ain't exactly
asshole.
the same as it actually being true. See, Cuddy was what you'd call a complainer. He complained about the food. He complained about the weather. He complained about his bunk. He complained about everything. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. And if you gave him reason enough to complain about you, he'd take it up with his uncle, and it'd come back down in your head. Half his gripes were really nothing but reasons to grouse. But if you push back too hard, he'd run to his uncle. So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like stretching the stew with canned Crabble stock.
Yeah, you knew he was allergic and added it anyway. Like, doesn't care if you didn't believe him. He still told you. You did still know.
What? No. It was an accident. Nobody would have. At least nobody'd mean to. Law, his uncle is gonna see me transferred to mid-operation engine cleaning on the claim. Unless... Hey, how'd you like to make some bits?
No.
Some real bits. And keep a tragic accident that'll lead to the end of a promising career. Total secret.
No.
Well, no. Not yet you haven't. See, I can't just let Bardot go. There'd be questions, accusations, and assumptions as to who was responsible. And that's no kind of solution. And even worse, since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, I might have to just send Bardot to the claim to start her sentence on all available evidence. Absolutely. That's only fair. I'll both free Bardot and compensate you for your effort. So we got this thing. An acidic dematerializer that we use to melt mantisaur dung, so it don't call in the local wildlife. But it'll actually work on anything organic. Anything. That means if someone used it to melt Cuddy, there would be no body, which would mean no autopsy, which would mean no evidence, which would end the investigation. I'd do it myself, but my boss said she's on her way for a surprise inspection, so I can't leave. But if you go find one and melt the body, I'll make it worth your while. Of course she does. If she shows up and we're all out of order, it makes us look bad. And if we look bad, she looks bad. So if I'm not here, it's a mess for everyone. Well, then she's cleared, of course. No more questions asked. She goes free, you get bits, I get on with my life. Deal? Come on now. You need to reconsider. I'm offering you good bits for easy work. You'll also be saving at least one life from the toils of endless labor.
What if I just, like, acidified him? Can I do that?
What's happening? Are you making any progress? Thank you, but please hurry. I've severe claustrophobia, and being locked in this tiny cage makes me feel like I've got a Manosaur queen sitting on my chest.
Wait, why can't I talk to her? So it's still, I have to accept it. Son of a... I have to find 15 coils, holy shit. Alright.
You're back? Why? Oh, is that a fact? Then why don't you elucidate my shitty judgment, genius? What? How could that be? I made the stew myself and every one of us ate it.
Oh god, damn it.
What? That's ridiculous. Well, he told everyone that. But that ain't exactly the same as it actually being true. See,
Oh
he was
god.
what you call a complainer. He's also somebody's nephew. Some junior executive. No. Half his gripes were really nothing but... So most of us just ignored him, assuming he was constantly full of it. And didn't think twice about doing things like... What? No. It was an... Unless... Hey. How'd you look? Well, no. And even worse. Since there's apparently nobody coming to do an autopsy, absolutely. So we got that me. I do it myself, but my... Yes. Yes. Well, really, make it turn into a small puddle. But that's neither here nor there.
Damn it.
You'll find cut. Then come back and tell me when I've got no more evidence to hold Bardot and can draw this whole thing to a close.
I can't tell. Damn.
The Getting Go-Getter. I'm offering deals so good, they're worth crawling under the bullets and over the barbed wire it took to get here. Welcome to Bonnie's Barely Above Board Battlefield Bazaar, brought to you by Auntie's Choice. We know consumers are highly discerning in how they spend their bits in an active war zone, and I really appreciate you dodging literal bullets to bring me your business. And to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate. Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today?
Okay. Ooh. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't have the bits for it. Hang on. Hang on. I will in a second. Or I won't. Fuck. Just shy. Damn. A marksman rifle. Those are not what I want for the heavy marksman rifle, though. Okay. Well, the joke of making a Mantisaur an anti-choice true purchase stopped being funny. The hoi polloi put him in yet for another promotion after he discovered the group of infiltrators last spring, and it was approved. Now he officially outranks me. Having it as a mascot, I understood. Giving it ranks so the troops could draw increased rations, I understood. Promoting it to sergeant was shocking, but didn't seem to hurt anything, so I kept my frumps to myself. But promoting it to officer, giving it meaningful rank, putting it above me in the order of succession, what if, law forbid, by some tragic turn of events, the damn thing were to end up in charge? What if, law forbid, it continues to gain rank and wind up running to be the next Auntie herself? Some offenses simply cannot be left to stand. Interesting. Ooh. A toss ball card. Damn, don't have a high enough hack.
Well, hello there, consumer. If you haven't yet, you should be sure to avail yourself of our retail opportunities downstairs. You here for the view? Of course. I've seen about every meter of this rock by one means or another. So if you're looking to bargain, I'm sure we got info for you. Say 250 bits per location.
Yeah.
Back again, consumer. It used to be comms and observation for the Protectorate. They watched us get hammered by their huge guns and laughed as we scrambled to dig into that cruel, pitiless dirt. They bled us with constant shelling for the better part of 3 months, and it barely earned us a few dozen kilometers. Truth be told, I never thought we'd make it. Those sovereign sanctions can reach all the way across Golden Ridge. They rain shells the size of crabbles on us day and night. They made the invasion stall about 5 kilometers away and would have ground us to dust if the cannons hadn't stopped and the Protectorate retreated. Like someone up here flipped a switch. 1 second our lives were pain and fear and death, and the next all was quiet. No more shelling, no more shooting. At first we thought it was a trap, that they'd start shelling again as soon as we popped our heads up. But there was nothing. We basically walked the rest of the way here. We didn't find out why until we got here and learned the Protectorate wasn't. The Protectorate hightailed it. They decided that if the Order was going to splinter off on its own, then it could fuel its own army and fight its own battles. Those Protectorate bootlicks took everything not nailed down, leaving the Order to try and figure out how to wage war with no gear and almost no know-how. It took them weeks to rally, and by then we owned most of Golden Ridge. If Andy'd only send a few thousand more troops, we'd shove them completely off this rock.
whole colony full of people, and you've chosen
Ooh.
to bore me with your inane
Oh, well.
opinions. You should feel free to take them anywhere that isn't here.
Oh, I got too smart. That's fine. I don't particularly care.
You, the getting go-getter. I'm offering
Okay.
deals so good, they're worth.
You ain't got clearance to come this way. One step more and you die.
What about back this way? Oh no! Whoop. My bad. 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 Time to go. Well, this is a long ladder. Oh.
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
Go ahead and take that. Load. Let's reload. It's a really bad spot to have a bounty. Wait, why am I in oh, okay.
One step more and you die.
Yep, understood, understood. My bad. That's beautiful. A lot of haze, though. Okay. I didn't realize anyone saw me do that. My bad. It's fine, I can pay off that bounty if they try and come for me. Okay, let's take a look at the map here. Oh, that's right, I still need to find the corpse. That's what I was looking for. Absolutely hilarious that I have a full bounty on, or not a full bounty, but I have a bounty on me right now, and they're still letting me walk around in here. Excellent job, everybody. Okay, where did he say it was? That's originally what I was looking for before I got so fucking distracted. Let's see. Welcome back from the outbreak, everybody. Sorry, I was shoving sunflower seeds in my mouth. And making a giant mess all over myself. My god. Okay. Have a good night, Insight. Where am I supposed to be going?
I'm offering deals so good they're worth crawling under the bullets.
Why do I have a feeling it's in that room back there and I gotta like sneak in somehow? I need like a little cup that I can put these in. I think we gotta do this. Okay. There he is. Okay, well, I don't love getting rid of evidence for this guy, but okay. We're gonna wait for him to continue on. Oh. Sorry, I'm really hungry, so I'm just trying to take a couple solid handfuls of these. From McGlasson to all troops. We have begun to receive complaints from troopers stationed at Fort Endurance that the smell of the order bodies kept as Mantisaur food and stored on the loading elevator are interfering with standard operations. Please dispose of the corpses immediately in accordance with anti-choice extraction and reclamation protocols. Soylent Governance Rule 8144-3212. Thank you. While we appreciate that feeding order bodies to Wojciech and the other Mantisaurs is a novel way to extend rations and reduce costs, keeping unrefrigerated, rotting corpses on company property violates numerous health and safety protocols. It also exposes the fort to an inexcusable amount of liability that it might even begin to violate the troopers' relinquishment of autonomous rights waiver. Your request for the bodies to remain is denied. Disposal of dead bodies is not negotiable. Remove them from the location immediately. In addition to increasing the risk of sickness and disease, we have been made aware that your collective failure to dispose of the corpses on the loading elevator caused an onslaught of ravenous critters that swarm the fort and cause numerous injuries. Get rid of them at once or we'll bust a lot of you down to overnight inventory inspectors for the rest of your contractual career. Enough is enough. Wojciech, that big beautiful Mantisaur, caught a group of infiltrators sneaking into the fort just before dawn. He set upon them like he was a shopper at an auntie's birthday sale and was done tearing the lot of them apart before the rest of us even made it out of bed. Andrews put him in for another promotion. If it goes through, he'll officially be an executive, and the extra rations we get if that happens sure would come in handy. Even though we've been pretty darn effectual about feeding Wojciech the bodies of the ordered chumps he dismembered, the big bug continues to periodically turn on. I was going to say his fellow troopers, but that ain't right, is it? He's a bug and we're people. And while it's easy to forget he ain't actually one of us, maybe we've gotten a little too complacent. Wojciech's interpreter says it's his take on leadership. He says Wojciech didn't like Costa giving him lip and was keeping discipline. He said that Wojciech swears it was a one-time thing, but it's the third time that one-time thing has happened. More and more I'm starting to wonder how much Wentworth actually talks with the critter. Either Wojciech changes his mind a lot or Wentworth's full of shit. I suppose it's official now. I'm gonna get eaten. Not only was my transfer to outpost our opportunity denied, but now command is demanding we dispose of the remaining order bodies. Without that meat for Wojciech, I'm convinced he's gonna turn on each and every one of us until he's the only thing left living in this base. I don't want to get ate. I already paid for my non-refundable, mourner-accessible keepsake box with a plaque on level 424 of the claim, and if Wojciech eats me, there'll be nothing left to put in it. Interesting. Okay.
I've been told Chief Cuddy's corpse has gone missing. Which is a surprise to both of us, I'm sure. Thank you for your help. You've saved 2 careers today and allowed us to put this whole miserable affair behind us. Of course. Debts left unpaid decays our character and all of anti-society. And this torrid affair has come close enough to doing both already. Regardless, it's nothing but ink in the ledger now. And speaking of ledgers, Bardot is free. And here's the balance for yours. Which means we're done.
You did it! You actually did it! I can't believe you could get it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm so glad to be out of that damn cage. Framing me? Who? Do you know what happened? That good-for-nothing rung leech! That dunderhead! I can't believe he'd... Oh, he's about to learn that poor Chief Cuddy's not the only one with executive contacts in the family. My cousin's a VP in R&D who used to head testing on Numa. Abner's going to spend the rest of his downright miserable life wishing he just confessed and took what's coming. That makes me extra thankful for what you did. If it'd been left in Abner's hands, he'd have made sure they'd thrown me in a hole so deep, even the Sprats wouldn't come visit.
Hell yeah. Now, do we still have the other? Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. We do have enough now.
Welcome back to Bonnie's barely above board battle. What can I get?
Oh, yeah. Oops. No. Okay.
You know, I didn't have any knowledge of corporations before the invasion. Besides some general teachings we had as children that they existed and were detrimental to humanity. As much as I abhor most things they filled our gray matter with, I must agree with this. Corporations offer only pre-packaged emptiness. Fortunately, the Dawn offers perfection.
Perfect insanity, maybe.
Yeah, neither of you are correct. You're both so close, and then you just fear.
Void brain know nothing decided mantisaurs are more cost effective than troopers did not include the loss of my patience.
We hired any, but I'm glad to have you, especially after that last attack.
Oh, there's mines around here, aren't there? Yep. No!
Either restore my life or avenge my death.
I love the little UI things like the blood running around the face.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Ah, damn. What is that? Deliver coils to medic. I thought I needed more than that. Didn't I need like 15 or some shit? Okay. Where's this? This is very close by. Bro, back off. Jesus. Oh.
Recharged for me. Commander's almost dead.
Jesus Christ. Get off my ass.
Work up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you. Back in business. Anyone else? Here, a medic? Restore my life or avenge my death.
Oh, this is bad. Woo, fuck. Yep. Okay. Okay. Has over 1,000 HP. Ow. Holy shit.
Commander's almost dead. Work up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you. Step aside. This might sting. A lot.
Oh boy. Oh Jesus.
That's not a good look, Commander. Oh, Lewis. Step aside. Swine. Either restore my life or avenge my death.
I'm about to be so dead again. This might not be the mission for us yet. Jesus Christ. Okay, got a lot of the drones taken out. And a lot of the wasps. Oh boy. That's gonna alert the entire place though. Alright, count two.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Gotta move. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yep, we're good. Just me and the big boy. Woo!
in business.
Oh!
Back in business. I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Oof. Okay. 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 Save really fast. How the hell are we supposed to get in there? I thought that was gonna take us to, but it didn't. They up there? Let's see, am I supposed to be able to platform on top of these things? No. Okay. Oh. Figured it out.
All in the wrist. This might sting. A lot.
All right. Well, I definitely found all of the people that they had sent here before. And actually, before we do this, the other smart thing to do would be to do that first. And then you. What? Okay. Alright, last here. So now we gotta figure out. Oh no! Fuck. Okay. Oh, let's see where it pops us back. Okay, so it saved us right before. Hey, Kimber, it's going. I just kind of got my ass handed to me, but, you know, didn't set us too far back. How are you? I missed that last time. Oh shit, missed that last time too. Well, good thing we got. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Ooh. Okay, that might be weapon differentiation that we need. Alright, let's check everything else, and then before we go and get the pupa, I'm gonna check my gear and everything. Thank you so much for the lurk. Alright, I've had kind of a long day today, so I'm a lot more, a lot less enthusiastic sounding than usual, I guess. But I still wanted to come and hang out for a bit. Okay. Okay, I think that's everything around here. We've done a pretty good sweep now. Yeah, okay. Okay, so let's... Oh shit, I lost my extra inventory space too. Ooh. 36, and that does way more. Okay, let's see, where are we? Cannot fast travel now. Interesting. Then we might have to leave and come back so that I can up my weapons a little bit before we try and get out of this again. Because having 2 heavy marksman rifles for both my inventory slots is fucking rough. And hopefully they all don't respawn and have to do all this again. Okay. We are also going to take a quick couple-minute break. Well, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can push the ad break now. Because I need to go to the bathroom. So, give me just a second here. Let me figure out how bad. Oh. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna push it, but that means it's just gonna be a little bit longer than a 5-minute, or than a 3-minute break. So get up, get yourself some water, coffee, something, stretch. We'll be back in, closer to 8 minutes or so. Alright. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Sorry, I'm trying to get the microphone readjusted. Okay. I had to lay down a little bit more once I sat back down. I'm actually gonna smoke a little bit too. Oh my god. Excuse me. My apologies, y'all. Damn. This poor trooper has been horrifically shredded by mantisaur claws. Upon closer inspection, you notice that there are undetonated grenades in its bowels, although whether this was some dramatic last stand or simply how the body collapsed is anyone's guess. Interesting. Sergeant Calvin, final message. Damn that bug for sending us out here. We couldn't be prepared for what we found. They came out of the rocks, jaws agape, claws scratching, glowing an unnatural blue, and they ignored our iron like we were shooting spitballs. I crawled into a rock too narrow for their hides, but all it got me was a front view row of my team being tore up and impaled onto spikes, like they were stocking the larder for winter. And I can't stay here forever. Eventually I'll have to make a break for it. And law help me then. Please, if anyone finds this, tell Marjorie that I love her. And don't let her remarry to anyone that makes less than chief or senior associate. The kids deserve to at least be upper class. Hey, welcome back. You're good. It's going. I actually just sat back down from making a quick bathroom break and letting the ads run and everything, and I just, oh my body, I am so grateful for this new heating pad. Oh my god, I would not be able to be doing this right now if I did not have this running. I now know that, having to take it off to go to the bathroom. Yeah, we're clearing out. Well, we've gotten to a point in this mantisaur quest, but I'm gonna backtrack a little bit so that then I can restock my weapons and shit like that, because I don't have Niles with me, so I can't do it in the field. But I got a couple of like machine guns that I wanted to try and do before coming back, because we died so many times getting in here. And then the onslaught that came at us once we were back out was just truly horrific and terrifying, and I am a squishy, sickly lad. Okay. Let's see, let's teleport somewhere with a workbench. I don't want to go all the way to the Guardian Estates. No, it's just her inventory. Yeah, we'll pop back over here for endurance. Alright, let's repair our shit a bit. He's the highest ranking officer. Okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of stuff for machine guns, so let's just come here. Let's do this. And then do that. We can do that for you. I have 2 kinetic plasma pistols. I can get rid of one of those. Oops. Okay. Let's take you. Put you there. Take you. There. Okay. Ooh. The hell? Oh, I love some of the like designs in these games. They're so good. over 1,000 of those and over 1,200 of those. Let's go ahead and make some more just to be safe. So let's see, we need long rounds. Let's make scrap metal. Let's check it. Okay, can't do the other ones. That's fine. Alright. Nice. Got a decent amount of money again. Okay. Let's go hunt some mantisaurs. I only need one of you. Hey, welcome on in. Do 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 do. I have not stopped using this heating pad since I got it, Warden. It is helping so much. Okay, cool. You have that stuck in your head now. You are so welcome, Ray. So also, if you want some fun, silly neblore, the first time that I ever heard the first time I ever heard Careless Whisper, it was a cover by Seether, and I legitimately thought, who knows, for the fun, for the lulz, find out what it does here in a second. From the drum part and in the air tonight. That is so fair. But yeah, I thought that Seether had like wrote Careless Whisper for a real long time. I think I eventually heard it in a commercial, like the original version of it, and that's what made me realize that it was not the same. Whoops. Damn it. Well, just wasted a bunch of ammo there. That's fine. Okay. We're gonna just save again real fast. Okay. Oh, it's overheating. Okay. Oh god, I know. I'm getting my shit rocked. I'm getting my shit rocked. Good? Okay, we did it. You know that cover. It's a really good cover. Like, it is still to this day like my favorite like version of Careless Whisper. It is so good. And I rocked out to that many a time on my way to work back in the day. Okay. Stop dying. Hey, I didn't die that time. You've missed all the other, well, there's only been 2 like true deaths because I used trauma kits to get out of death free a couple of times, but I have died not a small amount. I should keep moving just in case. Wait. Reload that. Can we leave now? No one else is jumping out at us? We're good? Nope. Oh, babe, thank you so much. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the 1500 bits. Okay, are we good? I think we're good. I think we're good. But where's my loot? Hello? Oh, is it up there? Yep. Nope, come here. Come here. You know, sometimes I love to think of, like, my character from, like, another video game's character perspective. Like, imagine that you are supposed to be, like, one of the last 2 survivors of, like, the Earth Directorate, mission that happened, like, forever ago. And you are on this top secret mission, and then you watch your commander-in-chief spend 5 minutes scrabbling up the side of a cliff just to, like, loot through a bug corpse. And you're just like, yep, that's the man I'm following for some reason. I'm fine. Thank you so much, my love. Okay, I think we're in the clear now. Okay. That up just to be sure. What the fuck? Okay, no, we're still fighting our way out of this. God damn it. Wasted so many bullets again. Oh shit, I'm out of explosive grenades. Oh no. Oh god damn it. Okay. Oh, let's see how far back it sends us. You've unfortunately become cringe. Embrace the cringe. How are you, cringe?
Mantisaurs are opportunists. If they sense we have prey nearby, well, everyone else.
Look up, Commander. Don't make me avenge you.
Just like step aside, swine.
Come on, boys. Oh god! Not that close, not that close, not that close.
Grab ready if you need a house call.
Thought you agents were durable. Patch yourself up.
Y'all move so fast. Slow the fuck down. No. Absolutely obsessed with Moist Critical. Okay. Oh, where are we going? Oops. Okay, I do want to see what happens if you turn it into Wentworth, so we are going to turn it into him. I want to see if Bojack's just gonna eat it.
You've returned. I mean, we knew you'd return. We've been waiting. Did you bring the pupa for me?
Lay down, Gus.
Wonderful. Now the formation of our new Mantisaur regiment can begin in earnest.
No. You really don't want to do that.
Biologist Bradford, that is quite enough of...
Listen to me. The man is a charlatan, a fraud. And if you give him the specimen, it will be forever lost to his ignorance. And while it's not unique, it is difficult to acquire. The Mantisaur doesn't want it, nor could it ask him for it. Wentworth only knows it was there because I made the mistake of telling him it was almost a certainty. If you give it to him, it will be wasted. If you give it to me, the science I will perform will fuel biological weapon advancements currently only dreamed of.
Bradford, I am the commander of this base, and you will...
You are nothing but a bottom-ranked trooper who has lied his way to power. But your tongue betrays your grift.
That is enough. Me and the Mantisaur are one. Whether I speak or it speaks, it's all the same voice. And right now, we are both contemplating some frontline service for you. I will take the pupa now, if you please.
Can you prove it?
What? Of course. Its name is Wojciech, its favorite color is blue, and it had 27 brothers when it spawned.
Is that seriously the best you've got?
My ability to communicate with the commander has convinced Auntie's choice, and that should be enough to convince you, too.
Yeah, I want to see what happens.
Finally, Wojciech can begin breeding our new Mantisaur army.
Yep, he just eats it.
Could have seen that coming.
What have you done? You stupid bug! You've ruined everything!
That's hilarious.
Eyes up, troops! A mess of the bastards are coming from the east.
Oh.
They follow those folks back from that
Whoops.
nest? All clear in an unregulated market.
All charged up.
Oh boy.
This is what happens when you put a giant insect in charge of product development. Anyone left for us to file a complaint to?
Oh. Okay, that is unfortunate. And see if there's anything happening inside now that this has happened.
Why are you here wasting my highly valuable time?
No, that's it. That's all we're gonna...
I put in for that transfer, and under the circumstances, I think they'll give it to me. Thank you again for your help.
And that, so she's like the only one in all of that who died. Okay, let's see here. Main storyline. We really do just have to find the rest of them by like running around, don't we? We can still do that, but let's go turn in the other ones at least. Solved two of them.
Reason you're back? Well, I suppose it can't reflect badly on me to simply report the facts. And you have already made me look better in the eyes of the executives. All right, I'll send it. And if you'll leave me, I've got lots left to attend to. But do come back if you can be of any further use to me.
Okay.
Back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils. Lovely. Every coil gets us that much closer to saving these lives. It's a start. Thank you. Please, come back when you found more.
Okay. You still get to keep that. Hell yeah. Let me see what she has for sale.
You're back. Well, it's not much, but here's what I have.
Alright, so now... think now we just need to go and do that, because then by running around here, we'll start to find the rest of the stuff that we need. Because yeah, that's back on Paradise Island. We still have a mural to find. That's at Free Market Station. We still need to find more of those. Need to find more compression coils. It's at AS2. We still have more people at Matriarch's Mercy to talk to. Okay. And yeah, and then we need to go back to FMS for this as well. So, let's go.
Moving to an entrenched position.
Back in business.
Jeez.
No mood for nonsense.
Oh, was that it? Oh, jeez. Oh, damn. I bet I can get more coils from those when I strip them for parts. I just can't do that yet. Okay, anyway. We were off this way before we got distracted. God, and I thought the mantisaurs in the first game were bad.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews and a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents. And don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
Test message to the Order. Well, aren't you a clever little Crabble to use the decommissioned machines we abandoned to message us? I can't imagine what you could possibly say that may be of interest, but I imagine there's nothing lost in corresponding. Mayhaps I can show you that the universe has more to offer than your stark consumerism and disgusting sweet breakfast cereals. Nonetheless, I find your offer of a parlay fascinating. My unit seems to believe that I have a plus/minus 74.332% chance of turning this communication into something meaningful if we meet, so I accept. Let us gather at the muster station halfway between our lines under the white flag of peace and hear what the other has to say. Yours, Martyr Henrik. I must admit, I'm more than a little surprised we found you, your smiling compatriots, of ox and snacks rather than Auntie's choice grenades dropping on our brows, but it certainly was a fabulous time. I must also admit, the speed at which you absorb Pitchball's rules was darn impressive. I understand that its resemblance to your native tossball is significant, but you mastered the new information with a startling aplomb. I sincerely hope we do it again for the finals. So, as long as the brass keeps saying we're locked in a Cold War, we may as well enjoy our time on the tundra. Although next time I'll bring the ale, I know a guy. Here is Martyr Jeffrey Henrich. Dear Thomas, I don't know who let the word slip of our peace summits, but my command has heard it same as yours, and it produced in ours the same measured, reasonable level of understanding it produced in yours. I'm told that if I fail to murder you the next time we meet, I'm to be drugged in front of a firing squad. Mayhaps we should skip the finals this year and let things blow over. A shame, really, after watching the Sovereign Sluggers fail to finish at the top of the league, which I must admit gives me the same wry, uncivilized joy it brings you. If I'm not careful, soon you'll have me cussing like a dock worker and abandoning the universal equation for the promise of sweeter breakfast cereal. I'll reach out again around the league premiere next year after this foolishness has died down. Here's Jeffrey. Oh... I heard your Discord go off. Let me just make sure there's nothing of import. No, we're good. Oh, I need to make more explosives. Hell yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by and, Kimber. I hope you have a good night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, also, Warden, I'm gonna make an announcement for it in the channel at the end of stream or tomorrow or something. But Ray and Space both rolled to break the ties, and we're gonna be starting with Dispatch and Hades 1 after we finish Outer Worlds. So I'm very excited. Can I fix that? Can I fix that? Personal log, Factor Albrecht. I'm grateful the architect has provided for us the advanced mathematical formulae required to calibrate our artillery and anti-air weapons to such a degree that Anti's choice forces have no choice of breaking through our lines, and yet being required to fall back and allow those barbarians into such close proximity with the monastery is galling. To even contemplate the chances of a stray artillery shell striking such a august place of high learning makes my blood boil, not to mention the terrible blow to morale it would cause. Factor Albrecht. Interesting. Okay. Alright. No, not yet. Where were the people? I heard people. You're what's making that noise. Okay. Oh, were they further down here? Oh.
Halt. What is your destination? Leaving with that heading will bring you in direct contact with the forces of Anti's choice.
Wasteful of the edible portion of the purple berries, so these methods were deemed non-cost-effective and rejected at the time.
Oh gosh. Ooh. I don't think I'm supposed to go down there. Okay. Let's next do observation. Science. Guns. Space Ranger could also be good. This could be good. Two, just because then that won't be tied to our armor all the time. Do Space Ranger. Alright. You'll get something again next level. Nice to have. it in? Question mark. I need to turn off the... No, that's just a light. You mean to tell me there's nothing around here that will open this door? Oh. No, that is not a ladder. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. Orion, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the lurk. Trying to figure out how we get into this facility now that we're here. Oh, that's just abyss over there. And I don't see anything down there that's supposed to get us. Oh shit, oh shit. Yep. Gravity. Okay, good news is, dropped us right here. Okay. Can't knock. Open the doors. Open the doors. Oh.
Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence?
Maybe.
So, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir. This is Factor Maytuckian. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Wait, is that an Auntie's Choice enhanced soldier with you? Oh, I see what this is. Stay back. We have no desire to escalate things further. Don't do something you'll regret.
We want answers, not a fight. And if indeed there's any retribution to be had, it won't be by my hand. Tell him, Commander.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
Yeah, what's going on?
The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. Transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location. Functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations. Our suspect, one Initiate Alpha, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions. No, thankfully. Not yet, at any rate. Architect willing, that will be the last of it. Now, you'd best speak with our proctor. I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Okay. Now we explore.
This unit is currently unavailable for meaningless interaction.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand. The Proctor's a low-functioning functionary at best. I mean, just look at this mess. That explosion.
Well, running a manufactory must require extraordinary, fastidiousness.
Little good that's doing us now. Little good that'll do us when Auntie's arrives. What are you doing up here? How did you get past the gate? Forgive me. All this business with the lockdown puts one on edge. Everything appeared routine at the time. We launch transport pods into space regularly. They get collected. The uranium we refine here is used for power. It wasn't until we heard the explosion that anyone knew anything out of the ordinary had happened. I ran a systems audit on the launch sequence afterwards. Just finished constructing a report on my findings, actually, if you'd like to hear it. Anomalous event caused by unknown factors. Transport pod M7, containing a full hold of refined uranium, bound for orbital platform Z9, received a priority reroute command. Latitude and longitude coordinates corresponded to the Anti's Choice facility known as Outpost Opportunity. Altitude, however, matched 1,000 meters below sea level. A low-ranking scientician. Been here for years. Presumably she's below in operations. Regrettably, that is all I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Good information, though. Okay, so that's everything up here. Let's go down here. Just like mechs down here. Stuff to steal. Okay, I think that's everything here. Let's take the lift. Go a little bit longer and then we'll go ahead and wrap up for the night and everything. Depending on how I'm feeling tomorrow, we might not be doing video editing, we might just keep on gaming. I'll have to see how I sleep tonight and feel and tomorrow and everything, but...
Initiate Alva, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately. Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this. You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast? I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something? I demand your unconditional surrender at once. Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Okay. Okay, anything around here of note? Wrapped it on hide. Cigarettes, Nick sticks.
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party. Might see this manufactory and all personnel, including those here under false pretenses. Apparently like this. Initiate Alva. It's plainly obvious what her story is. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
That is a hefty accusation, ma'am. Yeah, came back it up.
Of us hearing of the attack, Alpha seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse. Fervent professements of innocence mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
Yeah.
Forgive me if I politely defer. Well, I'd hardly depict this as a crisis. I do have a few irons in the fire. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. I'm sure that's a shotgun. Yeah, it is. Super interested in shotguns. Okay, that's the old. Okay. This is the proctor's office.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the Varachnid's calicery as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Two exemplars, dead as Pythagoras. No one's been inside operation since.
Of course she's hiding
Run-of-the-mill
something.
golden
You think those 2 exemplars just fell wrong? They're hardly prone to...
Said head on in.
This place feels massive. Oh, this is where we came in, I think. Maybe. I don't know. This one. Valuation dithering. Yeah. Fuck. Appear to have been shot. Yeah. Okay, then this just comes out the other side this way.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Ah, an Auntie's Choice grafted soldier. You poor dear. And someone else. Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Tell him from the Earth Directorate.
I expect few in the Order know of you, but, well, I've kept to a role here that is purposely not very taxing. Others prefer calculations in their spare time. I have my stories. Between launches, I enjoyed serials, two-bit dreadfuls, periodicals. I adore Zane and Buddy, even if they are considered contraband. And you decidedly share their upright bearing. For the longest time, I didn't realize your organization actually existed. But here you are, well-timed and, no doubt, eager to help.
Oh boy. Required info not met. Damn. Why don't you tell me your side?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow. Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing. Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of. You need to hear me say it, surely. I promise not to destroy this facility with all of us in it. Is that reassuring enough? Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May your plan favor us against long odds.
Alright. We are going to go ahead and call it there for the night. Let's find someone to raid. Ooh, let's raid out to Killer. It's his birthday today. Alright, everyone, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out today. We will be back tomorrow around 3 p.m. Eastern. The plan is to be doing more video editing in DaVinci, but we'll see how my brain's feeling. We might just be gaming. But thank you all so much for coming by. Please give Killer a follow and a hello. It is his birthday today, so please wish him a happy birthday. It looks like he's streaming Wuthering Waves right now, which I do have. I just haven't played it or anything. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out, and I will see y'all tomorrow.